Hello, bonjour, and karibu to the Mwangaza podcast. I'm not sure what brought you here or what will keep you here, but I'm so grateful that you've tuned in. I promise you this, stick around and you'll walk away having learned something new. Mwangaza is a Swahili word that means light, and Angaza means to shine. Together, they embody the heart of this podcast to shine a light on the path towards humanity, justice, and hope. I'm Julian Duta, your host. I'm a multilingual human rights advocate with experience working with civil society organizations in Africa, Asia, and Europe. My work has allowed me to witness the devastating impact of human rights abuses up close, and it's fueled my commitment to making a positive impact and promoting social justice. This podcast is a culmination of 2 years of passion, persistence, and inspiration, rooted in my own journey and the powerful stories of others. Right now, my focus is on supporting survivors of sex trafficking and advocating for women with disabilities. What's my dream for this podcast? It's to create an audio resource, a beacon of knowledge for students, practitioners, and anyone curious about topics like children's rights, migration, and the unexpected quirky connections between human rights and our everyday freedoms. One defining moment for me happened in France. I met a young man who survived a dangerous journey across the Mediterranean. His story was one of resilience and loss, a reminder of the often overlooked lives behind statistics. That encounter reignited a fire within me and reminded me of my responsibility to be a voice for those who are unheard and unseen. Fighting exploitation and protecting fundamental freedoms is not a battle for one lifetime. It's a generational struggle. That's why this podcast is dedicated to him, to them, and to all those who have suffered from or are being impacted by exploitation and abuse. My hope is that the Mwangaza podcast will offer not only information but hope, inspiration, and a path towards liberation. I believe in education, empowerment, and community are powerful tools to combat injustice. Through this podcast, I want to celebrate the incredible people I've met and to introduce you to others who have stories, knowledge, and inspiration to share. Whether it's about children's rights, migration, or simply sparking social change, these conversations are meant to illuminate the resilience of the human spirit and the road to a brighter future. So, what's my theory of change? Kimberlé Crenshaw said it best. If you cannot see a problem, you cannot fix a problem. Therefore, engaging in social change requires consistent attention, learning, deep reflection, and collective action. I leave you with my transformation statement. There's radiance in everyone. Our task is to illuminate the path. Thank you for joining me on this safari of life. Let's light the way together. Kwaheri.